If you've been thinking about downsizing or maybe even upsizing and you're really not sure what the next steps are, well, you're not alone. There's plenty of people here in Boerne, Texas that are doing what I call rightsizing. And today, that's what we're going to talk about. Hi, I'm Laurie Brooks. If we haven't met, I am a local realtor here in Boerne, Texas with Brooks Real Estate Group. And in this video today, I'm going to talk to you about rightsizing, what that means, why people are doing it, and why Boerne might be the perfect place for you to find the right size of house for you and your family. What is rightsizing? Well, rightsizing isn't just downsizing. It's finding a home that fits your current lifestyle, hobbies, and goals. Sometimes that means simplifying and giving up space that you're not using anymore. Sometimes that means upgrading, getting more space, or changing the functionality based on your current needs and the life that you are creating. It's usually sparked by a life transition. It could be divorce, empty nest, graduation, babies, grandbabies, illness. There's lots of reasons why people might choose to change their home to fit the size of their needs. Why Boerne? Well, y'all know that I love this town, but why Boerne for rightsizers? Well, people are moving to Boerne because they love the small town charm, conveniences that are close to the big city, and just a quaint community feel. But what else is there? There's so many homes that could fit your needs. There's one-story houses, there's acreage, there's great community for schools. It depends on what your goals are, but there's so many options here, and that's why there's such a love for Boerne and people moving here. One of the biggest reasons why people move to Boerne is because of the schools. The school district here is top-notch. We've been A-rated for years, but there's so much community involvement. You've probably heard me talk about it on previous videos, but people are moving here maybe to be closer to their kids. Maybe they're moving because they want their kids in this school environment, or maybe they just heard about how great our downtown is and how active it is, and they just want to be a part of that. Our community here is such a great place to be and to get connected, and I'd love to show you around. So let me give you some real life examples of clients that I've helped right size. So the first one is a family that actually is retired from their jobs, don't have kids with them anymore, and they had a huge home, but they just needed less space. They needed to simplify their lifestyle, and they actually want to travel now that they don't have kids at home. So we were able to sell their house that had stairs and wasn't going to fit a long-term lifestyle for them, and found them a great one-story home in a sweet neighborhood with an amazing backyard that they can enjoy. It gives them the ability to go and do things that they want to do and have peace of mind that they are where they want to be for good. Another family that I am thinking of that I helped moved to Boerne, one for the schools, like I said, but they also moved because they wanted more space. So they wanted acreage, they wanted a place to raise their family. They moved from Dallas to Boerne, and they looked for several months, but they were able to find a place that fit their growing family needs. They are so involved in the community. They love where they live. They call me all the time and said, "Thank you for listening to our needs. Thank you for helping us." And we just can't imagine not being here anymore. So those are some of my favorite parts of this job. As you know, the clients are what makes this so memorable and such a great experience for me. But it's just two examples of you can go up or down. They just want to find the right place for them and their family. What advice do I have for rightsizers? Well, before making your move, I would always encourage you to evaluate your goals. What do you want to accomplish? Why do you want to move? What is it that you're willing to get rid of? Or what is it that you're missing that you need today? One of my favorite things is to really help you understand your must-haves and your need-to-haves and what your goals are and how we can get there. Sometimes it's a step process. It's not exactly your dream home the first time, and sometimes it's really thinking through how to simplify, and I walk alongside you through that. The number one thing for me, though, is how can I help you realize what your goals are and how can we get there and not get distracted along the way? Maybe this video has spurred some questions and you're starting to think about whether rightsizing is for you. Maybe you have a growing family, maybe you need a better function for your space, or maybe you are looking at different neighborhoods, acreage, closer to community. Whatever it is, I'm here to help explore that with you and help you understand what your needs are and how we can reach those goals. As always, if this video is helpful, I would love for you to subscribe and drop me a comment. Maybe you have questions about Boerne, prices, or neighborhoods. I would love to answer questions for you. I consider myself a local expert. I'm in the community all the time. I'm very involved, but I'm not sure what all your questions are. So drop me a comment. And also, please like it. It shares with more people as you like the videos. Okay, and one last thing. Don't forget to find me on Instagram. Instagram is where you'll find out more behind the scenes of me, my my family, Boerne, and community events that we get involved in. I love connecting with people. So wherever we connect, I'd love to meet up. Have a great day.